Let's take a look now at the fighters hitting the cage in tonight's PXC 36 being held at the UOG Fieldhouse. Spike 22 fighter Ricky Camp takes on Hawaii fighter Ian De La Cuesta in the 135-pound weight class. Camp has been cross-training with the guys from Countershot in preparation for the fight. Ricky weighed in at 136 pounds. De La Cuesta 1 pound lighter at 135 pounds even. Japan fighter Koshi Matsumoto is back for the PXC. Matsumoto squares off against UX Fighter Trevin Jones. Matsumoto weighed in at 155 pounds even. Jones makes weight also at 155 pounds. Tyrone has been putting in work with his brother Trevin in camp, who is also on the card in the main event fight. Robert Wistik, representing Countershot and Universal Alliance, steps into the cage against another Hawaii fighter, Nate Thorell. Wistik comes in at 156 pounds. Thorell, repping the 808 Fight Factory, weighed in at 155 pounds. Korean fighter Cho Sung-won out of the first gym in Korea makes his PXC debut against Toby Misech out of BJ Penn's camp. Both fighters came in weighing 145 pounds even. Michinori Tanaka out of Reversal Sprawl Ground Slam in Japan takes on Caleb Volatin, a fighter out of Reign MMA, which is UFC fighter Mark Muñoz's camp. Tanaka stepped onto the scale weighing 134 pounds. Volatin, a pound heavier at 135 pounds. In the only heavyweight fight of PXC 36, former champion Roque Martinez is back in action, set to face Saipan heavyweight champion Milo Lassiter. Both guys have a strong wrestling background, with Martinez having the slight advantage in the stand-up game. Martinez weighed in at 235 pounds. This will be Lassiter's second fight in the PXC, coming off a loss to Korean top-team fighter Doo-won Kim in his last fight. Lassiter weighed in at a trim 216 pounds. Josh Calvo is back home for his first fight in front of the home crowd. Calvo fights out of Washington, representing Combat Sports and Fitness. He will be fighting Hawaii fighter Jonathan Visanti out of 808 Fight Factory. Calvo weighed in at 170 pounds. Visanti comes in at 169 pounds. The fight fans are looking forward to is the women's matchup between California fighter Kayana Rain and Kaylin Curran from Hawaii. The two ladies are excited to be featured on the card and help grow the sport. Kayana Rain will be the more experienced of the two fighters. She weighed in at 113 pounds, while Kaylin Curran weighed in at 115 pounds. Curran said she gave up her job to focus on training and feels good heading into the fight. The main event of PXC 36 will feature a rematch of two of the island's top 135-pound fighters. Spike 22's Kyle Aguon will look to even the score with UX Fighter Trevin Jones. Aguon is fresh off a training camp in Washington, where he trained alongside Josh Calvo and the guys at Combat Sports and Fitness. Kyle weighed in at 135 pounds. Trevin Jones weighed in at 136 pounds, saying that this was one of his hardest weight cuts for a fight. Jones won the last meeting between the two fighters, taking the decision win. Trevin is looking to shoot up to the #1 contender spot for the 135-pound title with a win on Friday night.